boundaries? How do you
Yeah.
communicate that?
Yeah, so conflict ako lang siguro. Last na lang. For conflict, I think it's normal to have conflicts. I always say in trainings and ano, na pag walang conflict, it's also a red flag. Kasi that means pag wala ng conflict, that means di na pinag-uusapan yung mga issues. And
Yep.
lahat tayo, we have conflicts. We all have conflicts. Even within ourselves, we have conflicts. Diba? Gusto naman natin talagang mag-exercise, kaso nakakatamad. So, meron tayong... So, talagang may conflict no? within ourselves.
Just want to welcome everyone to today's episode, which is really all about communicating your needs, no? Personally and professionally. So I will be your host for today, and my name is Zarina Malyari. I am the Chief Energy Officer, CEO, and founder of Solistic Clinic. And I have co-hosts with me today who are going to be diving into the topic that is crucial for both our personal and professional life. So joining me today, let me introduce these dapper gentlemen. We have here, yes, we have Coach Jojo Pingol, who is the president of Compass Training and Development Services Inc. Say hello, Coach Jojo. Ayan. And
Hello,
also
everyone.
we
Good
have,
evening.
yes, we have Coach Carlo Martin, who is the principal trainer at Tiki Guide. Coach Carlo.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
There you go. And then we have Topher Lorenzana, who is the productivity guide at Timecraft. There you go.
Timecraft.
And yes, Timecraft. Last but not least, we have Coach Ian Jonaldo, the co-founder and chief marketing officer of Exceed Growth Marketing and Training Agency. There you go. In the nick of time. No? Okay. So we're seeing a lot of comments already on Facebook, and
Hello, everyone. Good
we're wanna say
afternoon.
I want to say thanks for tuning in and
Yes.
making time, making us your background. Maybe if you're driving, hopefully not uh like not in
Yes.
the middle of anything important, but you can totally make us your background. Not to worry. So anyway, we're gonna dive right into it, and it's really all about effective communication, no? And it's the key to success in any relationship, whether it's with your family, your friends, or your colleagues. So in this episode, we'll explore strategies to help you identify and articulate your needs clearly and confidently. So maybe let's get started first, understanding what we mean by needs in both personal and professional context. So maybe I can ask Coach Ian, what exactly do you mean by personal and professional needs? Coach Ian, are you there? Ayan.
All right. Thank you so much, Shaq. So again, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
You're
Yes,
kind of
we do.
frozen, pero okay lang yan. Just keep going.
There. So, personal needs for me. All right. Good. Good. So, personal needs are those that fulfill our emotional, psychological, and physical well-being. While professional needs, on the other hand, this relates to our career goals, our work environment, and job satisfaction. So, realizing these needs, I think, is the very first step towards having effective communication.
Deep.
Nice.
Makes
Yes.
sense, right, guys? But
Yep, yep.
maybe I can find out what the others think about that. What are needs, ba? What are needs? It's different, no, for everybody. I think
I
that's
would
like
think so.
different definition. You want to chime in? Any of the other coaches?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Emotional needs. Yeah, go
Go
ahead,
ahead, Coach
Coach Jojo.
Carlo.
We talk about communication sa syempre yung gwapo muna bago yung
Yeah,
Bago
pwede.
yung
So ako
sexy.
yun.
Bago yung sexy. Go ahead, Coach.
I don't know. It's, yung sinasabi ni Coach Ian kanina, it's personal, family life, personal goals, but it can also be needs na if you're working, if you're in corporate, or if you're leading a business. So, kanya-kanya. And can also be spiritual needs, di ba? So, different aspects. Ikaw,
Yeah,
Coach Carlo.
true.
Yeah, so I'm a fan of, syempre, Tony Robbins. So, according to him, syempre, we all have 6 human needs, emotional needs. So, it's about certainty, di ba? That's the first. And security. And yun, variety, the adventure, then significance, love and connection, growth and contribution. I think every one of us, no, we all have those needs, whether it's personal or professional. Yan. So siguro for this session, we want to understand yung how we can communicate those needs or consciously, di ba, consciously or unconsciously we communicate those needs eh. Diba? So I think everyone can share no, their experiences no, how we communicate those needs to our partners, to our family members, to our members in our group, and of course to our clients and to our companies. Yan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
Anything to add, Coach Topher?
Oh, me. Well, I think when it becomes a need when it's kung may hugot, di ba? There's a problem. So it becomes necessary to be a little more careful on what you say. So I think that's when the need comes in. Goes beyond the want lang to communicate. So I think that's where we're coming from, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm checking in the chat if we have other people who want to tell us also what do they think? No, what does needs mean? But in the meantime, while they're doing that, maybe you guys can share a little bit of like like your experiences or some anecdotes, um, really about the time you recognize your own needs, maybe in personal or professional setting, so they get like a better idea. Who wants to go
Yeah.
first?
So yung mga yeah, need. So what do you mean? So experience, no? So
Yeah, an anecdote, like
coaches,
a short
parang
story,
yeah.
parang, oh, okay, now I know this is what I need personally and professionally.
Yeah. Siguro ako
Mm.
personally sa na profession, I recognize na yung need ko pala is like variety, 'di ba? Not sa mga love life, pero variety in terms of adventure and experiences. 'Di ba?
Love life yan,
So,
Coach.
yeah, because I'm a chemical engineer, so parang I realized nung when I was doing my OJT, parang napunta ako sa Avon and I was part of the QA, no, quality assurance. So medyo routinary siya. So 1 week pa lang ako dun sa sa QA, I recognize na hindi pala ako para sa ganitong work. No, yung parang predictable. Medyo hindi pala pwede sa akin yung ganun. Parang medyo may ADHD level ng konti. So na-recognize ko na hindi pala ako pwede. So parang if I ask kung dalawa na lang yung siguro trabaho sa mundo, whether it's toll booth operator or basurero, I would choose pagiging basurero kasi at least different adventures, di ba?
Grabe.
Every time. So I mean
Okay.
I recognize that na ganun pala yung aking need. So yeah.
Mm.
Mm,
Variety, yeah.
okay. How about the others?
Well, for me, kasi we're in the knowledge business, di ba?
Yeah.
And I think everyone is right now. And I think communication is really the key for expressing ourselves. So you can't just hoard, or I can't just hoard everything. When you consume a lot of stuff, parang there's a need for expressing yourself, and how to do that properly is a challenge sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Agree.
So there's some
Ako
sort
naman
of self-honesty involved, diba?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
And
about you, Coach
it
Jojo?
changes.
Yeah.
It changes over
Mm.
time. Kasi, like for me, when I started career-wise, ang need ko was to learn how to do my job. Diba? So that was the first need, how to do my job. Pero as you go through your career, it's not about the need to do your job, but rather it transcends into a personal need na, how can I grow in my job already? Parang ganun yung magiging transition. Yeah? So it would vary, I would guess, from one stage to the other. Pero yun pa rin, I guess, a need would always be about yourself. Yeah. Yun lang yung
Yeah, so self-reflection is what you're saying, I guess.
Yep.
No?
Yep.
Okay. How about Coach Ian?
For me, kasi I realized before when I think in the prime of doing online freelancing, there's a time that I have a lot of clients that I think for 6 straight months, I only sleep around 2 to 4 hours a day because we have multiple clients during that time, and I realized that money is not everything. You need to take care of your health, and you need to have time for family. So right now, I prioritize my health. I'm also having time for not just for my career but for my family. So instead of like spending a lot of time for just work and earning money, now there is like, okay, I need to compartmentalize in a way that it still harmonizes everything in my life, but uh, balance for siya. I can still earn, but I still can take care of my health and spend time for my family. So yun na yung parang na-realize ko na hindi pala lahat earning lang. You need to be healthy and also be having
Yeah.
time for your family. Yun.
Yeah. Oh, correct. Yeah. I guess you're right. No, there's really a lot of reevaluation, self-talk, and inner reflection that's involved in terms of figuring out your needs, especially you have to determine, I guess, whether it's aligned to your current values, diba? Some of our comments that we're getting, no, harmonize daw is what
Yan, sabi ni
Camille
Cam.
Tolentino is
Yeah.
saying.
Correct.
And then also, we have Isai saying here, yeah, needs depends on
Yeah,
context,
depende.
so personal needs, professional
Psychological,
needs.
physiological. Yeah.
Yes. So it's a lot
Yes.
of things, and correct. There's no right or wrong answers here because
Tama ka,
it's
Isay.
definitely different. Oh, so tama ka daw, Isai. You get
It's
one
depende.
gold
No
badge
right or
from us.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tama din si Madel, oh. Sabi niya travel na daw. Let's travel daw. So book na.
Correct.
Book na
Yeah,
tayo
that's
kay
true.
Madel.
Yes. Hopefully we can go with you because we need to travel once in a while. No.
Yes.
So yes. So in terms of all of these things that we're talking about, like needs, right? I know we talk about this a lot of cam, no, because right now, siguro for those who are meeting us for the first time, just to let you know, this is more of like a peer-to-peer conversation. So technically, you're eavesdropping in our conversation. This is what it's like for us, like when we're talking, no, off cam, and we're just really figuring out how we can also address our clients' needs, the different businesses that we cater to, and even like based on our expertise, our different topics of expertise. So most of the time we are asked all of these things. That's technically why we figured, okay, let's just go on a Facebook Live and talk about this, right? So there's like a larger audience, and maybe we can also get insights from them. So maybe we can share about some techniques of effective communicating. Like for example, let's keep it simple first. Simple daw, pero personal relationships. how do you
Parang-
communicate? Parang
Parang
yun yung
hindi simple yun,
pinaka-complicated, no? Oo, sorry, pero yun talaga. So, how do we? Maybe you
Personal.
guys can share techniques, no? Personal relationships. Let's go with Coach
Well,
Jojo for this one.
okay.
Share your
Personal
wisdom.
relationships. How do we communicate our needs? I think it's always parang you have to set boundaries as well, diba? So you have to put it out there. Kumbaga, you don't make people guess what you want, what you need, diba? So lalo na sa personal relationship, diba? Parang you cannot say na, hey, mag-boyfriend na kami for 10 years. Alam na niya kung ano yung gusto ko. So, mahirap yun. Diba? So, I would think you have to say it. Pero just like what I think it was Topher or anyone from the group was saying kanina, parang it's the manner you say it That's the more important thing. Yeah. So number one, you have to say it. You have to tell your partner what your needs are. The next important thing is how do you communicate it and how do you say it. But definitely you have to say it. Don't make them guess. Kasi when you make them guess, that's the start of conflict.
Yes, that is so true. I agree. And I read somewhere that clarity saves relationships.
Yeah, I want to chime in. A happy relationship requires two happy people. So I think it's important na I usually listen to respond, which is the wrong thing. Diba? You have to kind of listen to understand. So you actually have to really actively listening is what they call it, diba?
Yes. Active listening.
Very
Two
true,
happy
Coach
people,
Nelson.
and the other person's happiness is more important.
Oh, is your wife tuning in? Let's see.
Hello, Drea.
Ay, nagpaparinig eh.
Oh, diba? No, but
Parang may
that's
need ka,
true
Coach
though.
Topher.
No, but that's true.
What?
I'm glad that you mentioned happiness because there's a thing called happiness quotient (HQ). Diba? Kala mo may mga EQ and all these things, but happiness quotient is one of the biggest things that can help people kind of stay in a relationship or have that kind of satisfaction level nga in a relationship. How about you, Coach Ian?
Sige, I'll share in the context of coming from a broken family. Para alam niyo rin I think communication is very important. For me, expectation is like a killer of relationships kasi if you become too familiar with each other and you expect na she would understand me or he would understand me and alam niya na yung need ko dapat di ko na sasabihin, right? Especially for men, we are not mind readers, right? You have to you tell us what you want. Kasi minsan may mga babae na, ay, kapag sinabi ko, parang hindi na yun, hindi na siya bukal sa puso. Yun. So, I think you need to communicate. And for me, what I've learned is, because I'm not good in communication, I would really admit to that. And I need to learn it through the years. Kasi nga, I came from, I'm a single, I have an only child, so parang hindi ako to communicate with siblings and all. So mahirap siya for me to communicate with other people. So I think it's very important for us to have like a safe space to tell our partners na this is what I need, na hindi ka gina-judge in a way. And also you as another partner will also understand this is what I need and this is what I need as well. So you communicate in a way na hindi kayo parang, ay, yan pala yung kailangan mo. Ba't di mo sabihin? Ganon. So you have to really understand na the or when you communicate, it comes from something that you care and you want to understand, not na gusto mo lang humingi or something. So I think that's what I've learned through the years.
Well, I want to share the 3 flags, red flags. One is kilala na kita. Next is
I know you.
Pagod na ako. And then third is
I'm tired. Ano yung I'm tired?
Give up na.
So the first one is kilala na kita. So
you assume na kilala na. Okay.
Kilala na kita. That's the first
I
red
know
flag.
you.
And then pagod na
tired.
ako. And then ayoko na. I'm done with this.
So you're saying when they say that, that's already a red flag. Is
that's a red flag because you stop learning. Okay. The moment you made up your mind, you stop
Pagod
learning.
Ka na at, There's no
learn
hopelessness na yun, ano? Tama.
Is this are we still talking about communication? Yeah.
Yes, of course. It's all about how do you communicate, diba? In your personal relationships, right? So from what I'm hearing, it's really about not assuming the other person knows what you're thinking. No, nobody's a mind reader.
Yeah.
At least not yet for some people, diba? So parang you can't assume, like they can guess what you need.
Yeah.
So you have to learn how to
To
communicate it.
yeah.
So yeah, and even if, let's say for example with Coach Ian, he didn't grow up with siblings, so he didn't have people to kind of practice that
Learn, yeah.
communication,
Mm-mm.
or learn how to
Yeah.
communicate with different personalities. But you can actually learn that by exposing yourself in different, let's say, organizations or situations, I guess. No, even like
Yeah,
as
BNI
simple
All
as going to
Stars.
the, yeah, or shout out BNI All Stars.
Shout out.
Yes, but also probably even simple things like going to the supermarket, interacting
Yeah,
with
oo nga.
other people. I think those things are a good practice already. What about you, Coach Carlo?
Oo.
Hindi ka makatakas. You have to
Yeah, I
share.
think
Mhm.
yung sinishare kanila yung about yung boundaries. So I think marami pa rin in terms of professional and personal. Parang yung continuum nung passive and aggressive. So, 'di ba, parang we want to be yung assertive na level na we don't want to be passive, we
Mm.
don't want to be too much na aggressiveness. No? Of course, depending on the situation. 'Di ba? So, we
Yeah.
want to be in the assertiveness na level. Of course, it's a skill. I admit na hindi rin siya madali. Specifically for people pleasing. Di ba? For mga tao na like people
Yes.
please. Yung assertiveness, of course, comes from, I think, all communication starts with our internal dialogue. So,
Mm-hmm.
be mindful of our own words, our self-talk can really affect how we come across to other people. And so I think a lot of great communicators that I know, they have a lot of internal work that they've been done in the last few years, decades, diba, na to really to edit and to understand the power of their words, diba? Because syempre the words in terms of communication, it's only our 7%, diba? According to a lot of research in communication, 7%, but how our tonality is about 38% and 55% is our body language. And so we have to understand how we come across to other people and making sure that our feelings, our behaviors, our emotional needs, diba, are met. But of course, we start with fulfilling the need of other people. Kasi, di ba tayo naman, we don't want to be associate ourselves with people who are needy. Di ba? Parang tayo din, ayaw natin masyado yung needy eh. So, for us, I think as we mature, as we grow older, as we are more emotionally intelligent, I think the wisdom of Ivan Meister's Giver's Gain, di ba? Na for us to
Mm.
fulfill, for us to get our needs, we have to fulfill other people's needs first. Diba?
Give
Yung
first.
platinum rule. And so, again, it's challenging. It's challenging to understand ano ba yung pangangailangan ng mga ibang tao. But I think if we really want to grow, we want to lead ourselves and lead the families and of course our business. It's an effort, it's a process to understand yun nga sabi ni Stephen Covey, 'di ba? Ano, yun yung seek first to understand then be understood.
Yes.
Yung connection before correction or understand the other person's need. Respect them first and then you will get also respect. Yun lang, medyo
Yeah.
napahaba konti, but yeah.
Okay naman. Maganda naman yung sinabi mo. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Ayos naman, Coach.
Golden
And
rule.
it's really a good reminder, no? I mean, with all those quotes that you quoted and all of the authors, diba? It's all really boiling down to proper use of words or
Yeah.
communication and knowing yourself. But have you guys heard of yung the I statements? Because most of
Yeah.
the time when we
Mm-mm.
get consulted by our clients or the people that ask us for advice, it's really a lot of um you instead of I statements, right? That we
Mm.
encounter when they're telling us the story of, let's say, what happened, um, and a lot of passive aggressiveness, right?
Yeah.
Or in Tagalog, may mga parinig din, di ba? So, I think it's important, no? I think maybe any of you can share what's a good example of an I statement. I'm not sure if Topher maybe
Me,
can and push. Yeah.
I think well, it's usually more refreshing to hear someone saying in the first person rather than you. Because when it's a you statement, now
Mm-hmm.
you have to do this, it becomes a command, diba? It's a commanding statement. But when it's an I statement, it's a sharing, diba? It's coming from someone. So even the thinking becomes, I think, I experience this as opposed to, this is what you should do, diba? So it becomes, instead of an unsolicited advice, it becomes sharing. I think that's one of the use cases, especially in writing, diba? If it's your writing, it become preachy. Pero when you could say
Yes.
I, it's like, this is just me thinking by myself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like
True.
instead of you never listen to me, it's more like I feel unheard when we have conversations, ganon,
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Something like that,
agree.
no? No, so
Mm.
30 minutes is passing by so fast. Honestly,
Oo
I
nga.
think it's
Wow.
gonna be
Oo nga.
super bitin in Tagalog. But I think it's important for us to talk about the setting of boundaries and making things clear when you're managing conflicts, no? And how to kind of effectively communicate that. Maybe we can skip to that part and each of you guys maybe can give some advice how to manage conflicts and set boundaries. How do you
Yeah.
communicate that?
Yeah, so conflict ako lang siguro. Last na lang. For conflict, I think it's normal to have conflicts. I always say in trainings and na pag walang conflict, it's also a red flag. Kasi that means pag wala ng conflict, that means di na pinag-uusapan yung mga issues and
Yep.
lahat tayo, we have conflicts. We all have conflicts. Even within ourselves, we have conflicts. Diba? Gusto naman natin talagang mag-exercise kaso nakakatamad. So, meron tayong... So, talagang may conflict no? within ourselves. And what more, di ba, with other personalities, with other, di ba, other people. So, I guess parang conflict is how we manage conflict. It's how we become better people, better organization because of conflict. And we want to understand no, yung problem na yung gold na malalaman natin once we resolve properly yung mga conflicts. And I think conflict starts with talaga respect. It really starts with respect. No? And we treat others with respect, not because of who they are, but because of who we are. No? Because we are a respectful person.
Yeah.
Yan.
To add on that, I think, di ba, when we meet up and have our meetings and we all agree, parang, why are we still talking about this if we all agree about this? It's important to have a sense of, conflict. Otherwise, we're just agreeing. So there's no point in communicating if there's no conflict. So I think that's the basis of communication. There needs to be something addressed. So that's my 2 cents.
Yep.
How about the other coaches?
Ako from my end, I'll still go with the first one. I agree with Coach Carlo, no, that you should not be afraid of conflicts. Yeah, but it's also good to avoid them right from the start. How do we avoid them? It's be clear with what your needs are. Be clear with the expectations. Be clear with norms. Diba? So I'll give 2 settings lang. One on the corporate world. From my end, we've done this a lot before. We try as much as possible to do norms and expectation settings in our teams. So regardless if there's a new team or a new leader or a new team member, the norms and expectations of the team should be discussed with them. Kasi those agreements kasi are licenses that we can refer to when down the line may nangyayaring conflict, and we would go back to those norms and the conflicts are settled much easier. Kasi may napag-usapan dati. So siguro hindi lang natatandaan yung mga norms before, kaya the conflicts happened again. But when you cite the norms, the conflicts get resolved easier. So that's on the corporate world. On the personal side naman, ito, wag magagalit. Usually during weddings, I hear the ninongs and ninangs say na pag may problema kayo, huwag niyong pababayaang matulog kayo na hindi niyo nare-resolve ang problema niyo.
Ooh.
Palagi niyo lang sinasabi yan, di ba? But
Can you say that in
having been
English, Coach
married,
Jojo? for
Um,
our English viewers.
next
How do you
next
translate that?
webinar na lang yon. Next Facebook eh. So,
Si Dolphy.
kumbaga, don't sleep unless you resolve your problem. So that's the
Mm,
one of
Well
the many
translated.
advices that I've heard already. Pero for
mm.
my end, having been married for 26 years, di ba? Parang if you're
Sleep
not
on it.
calm, sleep on it first. Di ba? Kung the
Mm-hmm.
emotions are high, the emotions are, kumbaga, nagkaroon ng away and the emotions are still up, ako, sleep on it first. But
Yeah.
the more important thing is when you wake up, it's either you talk about it or if you really know each other for 27, 30 years already, you would come to realize na yung quarrel nyo the previous night
Pinag-awa.
was a petty one.
Yeah,
It's a petty
correct.
thing and you just let it go, di ba? So
Yeah,
parang that's how you understand
Agree.
people, di ba? So yun, so
yeah.
two scenarios
Mm,
for me.
Yeah, pero magtututbrush muna
okay.
tayo bago tayo mapag-usap, no? In the
Ay,
morning.
oo, coach.
Or
Yeah.
else there
Dapat
will be
lang.
more conflict.
Baka
Mahirap yan. Baka
There
it's
might
a
be
source
more
of conflict
conflict.
also.
yeah.
Yes.
Saka tama yan na when emotions are high, logic is normally low. So, parang it's
Yeah.
difficult
Yeah.
to
True.
to force yourself, 'di ba, na i-ano mo lalo pag mga 8:59 yun na napag-awayan tapos 'di ba? Kailangan niyo pang
Oo,
i-resolve
di ba?
kailangan niyo matulog, 'di ba?
Oo, naantok ka na. Di ba?
Yeah.
Siguro,
Correct, correct.
What
kulang na kami sa tulog pag ganun yun.
Yeah, correct.
Go ahead, Coach Ian.
Nice, yeah. Coach Ian, before we wrap this up.
Oh, yeah. For me, I think a lot of conflicts can be avoided if we just don't take it personally, especially in professional setting. Na
Mm-hmm.
feeling natin na tayo yung inaano when they are like not agreeing with us or they have another opinion about the subject matter. We take it personally, kaya nagkakaroon ng conflict. It should um we should respect that there is like meron iba't ibang opinion ang isa't isa. So we have to respect that. And if meron hindi pagkakaunawaan, it means that other people really care about what you're discussing or about your organization. So if you don't take it personally and be objective about what they say and think about it, oh nga no, may point din siya. Hindi naman lahat like tama siya, ikaw mali, or mali siya, ikaw tama. There can be like, you could be correct, both. So you have to like
Mm,
weigh kung ano ba talaga yung ano, what should be our next step together. You have this opinion, I have this opinion. So what will be our next step so that we can really have we can progress out of this or from this if we have a situation. So I think professionally it should be like not don't take it personally in a professional setting and respect others' opinion. For the personal naman na ano conflict, I agree with Coach Jojo. There's a lot of conflicts that can be avoided if we just like breathe first before we speak. Pag ano,
yeah.
huminahon muna bago ka sumagot. Kasi minsan, di ba, tapos hindi mo na nakalimutan mo na. So, like, think about it first, breathe, and then, ano ba talaga nangyari? Bago
Yeah.
ka
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
mag-respond.
Pause.
True.
Pause
That
first.
is
True.
Or
So I think
so
how we can
that
really resolve
is
conflict and
so
communicate
true.
better.
Yeah. Well, definitely you need to breathe first talaga. And sometimes 'di ba, there's people that have problems with receiving feedback as well. So it's or even giving feedback. It's really a two-way thing and um important to point out good things first before you actually deliver the other aspect of your observation and it's really
True.
important to have proper communication talaga, no, so having the clarity and specificity, no. And I know Simon Sinek said something about how to handle difficult conversations, eh. You can't just say like up in the air like random things. You really have to be specific on the effect as well on how their actions can affect specific outcomes, right? So yeah, I guess it's just a balance, no. And we really can talk about this all like all night. I know. But
Mga
thank
3
God
months.
we have another Facebook Live anyway. So we're gonna be doing this next Wednesday again. So for us that is on June 26th. Yes. That's
Yep.
6 to 6:30
Yes.
again, Manila time, no? So GMT +8. Um we are going to be talking about another topic, but keep talking to us or chatting with us in the Facebook Live post. So we're gonna be going back into the comments and answering some of the things, and share as many tips as you want there. The next topic for next Wednesday, it's going to be about uncertainty. Oh, how to handle uncertainties, right? So
Pabigat na pabigat.
yes, pabigat na
Oh,
pabigat, but I think kaya natin to, and we've covered a lot actually, a lot of ground today, and from understanding and identifying needs, effective communication, both the personal and professional context. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to end it here. No, so
yep.
hopefully we added value to all those who tuned in live with us, and remember to be clear and authentic about your needs and communicate it
Needs.
well and calmly. And we just want to
Right.
say thank you. No, so coaches, any final words before we say goodbye?
Well, pause first before speaking. That gives
Mm.
you a chance to be more honest. Thank you, thank
Yes.
you, thank you,
Okay.
guys.
Thank you,
Thank
All
you.
right.
guys.
Thank you.
Nako,
Thank
sleep
you.
on it. See you
Sleep
next
on it.
week.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Carlo and Coach Ian?
Yeah, siguro yung
Final
sinabi
thoughts.
kanina ni to for you, listen to really to understand talaga. That's the
Okay.
best communication strategy, I think. Listen to understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for me,
Coach
don't
All
Ian?
take it
right.
personally and just take it objectively.
Great. No? So for
True.
our listeners or viewers, we hope nga that you found this episode helpful. And please visit the website that we're flashing on the screen over there. I think it's down below. This is the exceedgrowth.com slash live dash events. No? So we're going to be keeping you updated there for our next episodes, so that you can stay tuned and you can be notified. You can actually click notify me and you'll get a reminder over there. And until then, please join us no next time. Invite your friends and whoever you want to share this to. And until then, practice effective communication and see the positive changes it can bring to your life. Thank you for tuning in. Bye everyone.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank
Bye.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Good night, everybody.